Guys, in this video, you will see how you can create deals in Pipedrive application directly and automatically from your Microsoft Excel sheet. So guys, for this, you have to connect Microsoft Excel as the trigger application and Pipedrive as the action application inside the automation workflow. And after that, you just have to add the deals data inside your Excel sheet, and in every 8 hours all the deals data that you are adding here will be created as new deals in Pipedrive automatically. And you can set up this automation using Pabbly Connect very easily without any coding. Let me show you how. So guys, this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. We have pasted the same link in the description as well. From here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account by using the sign up free button, and you will get free automation tasks to set up and test your automation. So guys, you can log in, you can sign up right now, and after that you have to sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. From here guys, you have to click on this create workflow button, and you have to provide a name to this workflow as well. So I'm giving the name here as MS or Microsoft Excel to Pipedrive automation. Okay. So after giving the name like this, you have to click on this create button, and you can see your workflow page is getting ready. And here you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So here we have to connect our applications. So in the trigger, we are going to connect Microsoft Excel, and in the action, we are going to connect Pipedrive. Okay. So the trigger is that event which is going to start this workflow, and the action would be the response towards the trigger. Okay. So just connect your applications here. Let me search for Microsoft Excel. Okay, here it is selected. All right, and now it is asking for the trigger event. So the trigger event would be new worksheet row, this one, new row in worksheet. So it is going to trigger when a new row is added to your existing worksheet. So select this option, and here you can see it is showing every 8 hours. So this trigger is going to check for new data in your spreadsheet, in your worksheet in every 8 hours, and after that it is going to run automatically and create a deal in Pipedrive. Okay. So guys, first of all we need to connect this application here. So click on connect, and from here select add new connection, then click on my connect with Microsoft Excel, and from this window you have to provide some access to Pabbly Connect. So just click on yes from here, and you will be connected with Microsoft Excel. So you can see the authorization is successful and we are connected. And here it is asking for the workbook's name. So this is my workbook named as Pipedrive Deals. Okay. So you have to connect, you have to select the name here from this list. So it will show you the list of all the workbooks you have. From here we have this Pipedrive Deals, not this one. We have Pipedrive, okay, this one, Pipedrive Deals. Select this workbook, and after that you can see that sheet's name got auto selected because we have only one sheet here named as sheet 1. Okay. Now guys, when you click on save and send test request, this workflow is going to fetch the test data from your workbook. So you can see I have added this data inside my workbook: the deal title, the deal value, organization's name, pipeline stage, contact person's name, and the contact person's email. Okay. So when I'm going to click on save and send test request, you can see the data will be fetched here from the workbook. You can see now the data is captured here. It is showing the deal's title, 10 hours. This is the deal's value. This is the organization's name. This is the 4th stage of the pipeline. The name and the email ID of the concerned person is also captured here, right? Now guys, we got the test data from our workbook, and you can have a completely new deal inside your, so you are adding the deals data here. So this data can be of a completely new organization and of a completely new customer. Okay. Or you can create a new deal for an existing customer or organization as well. So before creating the deal, we are going to check that this data that we have received here is already present in my Pipedrive database or not. Okay, so if this if this organization and this customer is already present, we are going to create a deal. Otherwise, we are going to create the organization first and then create a person first inside Pipedrive's database. Then we are going to create a deal. Okay. For that, we are going to use this actions tab, and from here, search for Pipedrive. Here is Pipedrive. And in the action events, you will find all these options. These are all the things you can do in Pipedrive. And from here, I'm going to use this find person option. So click on find person. So first of all, we are going to find out that if this person is already present in our database or not. Okay. So first of all, you have to click on connect and connect with Pipedrive. So from here, select add new connection. And here it is asking for the API token of your Pipedrive application. So you can find the token from your account settings. Okay. You can read the instructions. Let me show you directly. Here you can see we have this profile icon, and here we have this personal preferences option here. Click on personal preferences, and here we have this API tab. Click on it, and this is the API token that we want. So just click on copy from here and paste this token here in this field like this. Okay. Then click on save, and you will be connected with Pipedrive. So you can see we are now connected, and here it is asking fields to search by. Okay. So we have all these fields. When you create a person in a Pipedrive, it will ask for all these things. So from here, how you want to search for it? I want to search for the person by the email. So I'm selecting email option here, and here it is asking which term you want to find out. So in this field, I'm going to map this data that I have received here. This is the email ID I have received, and I'm going to map this label here in this field. So to map it, just click here, and it will show you the previous or the trigger step in the drop down. And when you click on it, it will show you all the data that you have received. From here, just map the email ID like this. Okay. And then here it is asking if you want to search for an exact match. Yes, I want to search for an exact match. And then click on save and send test request. All right. So here you can see it started showing this item ID. So when it shows the item ID, this means that this person is already present in our Pipedrive's database. That means this is an existing customer. All right. Now we are going to check if the organization is also present in our Pipedrive or not. For that, I'm going to click here on this plus icon, and I'm going to connect with Pipedrive again. This is Pipedrive. Okay. Now the action event I'm going to use is this one. Search organization. Here it is. Click on it, then click on connect, and the connections that you make here by adding new connection, guys, are saved in your account. So we have already connected with Pipedrive. So if you want to connect with Pipedrive again, you can use your saved connection. You can see we have this select existing connection option, and here you can see the saved connections name. Now you just have to click on save, and you will be connected again. Okay, so we are connected again here, and here it is asking which term you want to look for. So I want to look for, you can see in the trigger, I have received this name of the organization. So I want to look for this label or this term here. So I'm going to map this label here in this tab. All right, so just click here on this field, and from this first tab, map the organization's name. All right, and here you can see when you add organizations, it asks for all these things: the organization's name, the custom fields, and nodes. So I want to search the name, so I'm selecting name here. Yes, I want the exact match, so click on true here, then click on save and send test request, and let's see what happens. All right, so it is also showing the data item ID label. So when it shows the data item ID label here, that means that this organization is also present already in our Pipedrive's database. All right. So guys, now we have two conditions here. First condition is this, that the customer and the organization is already present. And the other condition is that the data is completely new. That means the customer and the organization is completely new for you. So for these two conditions, we are going to create two conditional paths. In the first path, when we got the data that we have already present in Pipedrive, we are just going to create a deal. And in the next condition, when the data is completely new, Then we are going to create the customer and the company and the organization. Then we are going to create the deals. So we are going to create two conditional paths here. For that, just click here on this plus icon, and I'm going to use a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called router. So by router you can create conditional paths to do conditional processes. Okay, so you can see we have these two routes. So first let me rename the route here. So guys, you can see I have renamed the routes as first route is for when the person or the organization exists already, and second route is for when the person and the organization does not exist. Okay, so with the help of the filter and action steps, we are going to set up the first route when the condition is that the person or the organization is exist. Okay, so click on set filter and action steps, and here you can see it is showing you the filter. So with the help of filter, you can apply the condition that your organization and the person already exist. For that, I'm going to use this data that we have received here in this second and third step, where we have searched for for the person, and we got this data ID here, and then we have searched for this organization and we got this ID again. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, click on set filter and action steps, and here you can see it is asking to select the label. So just click here and it will show you the previous steps, right, like this. So from this second step, I'm going to map the data ID label like this, and then I'm going to select the filter type as exist. You can see we have this filter type as exist. Okay, so this is the first condition when the person exists. And to apply the second condition, here only you have this plus icon here to apply the end condition. So click on this plus icon and another condition will open up. From here, I'm going to select the ID from this third step where we have searched for the organization. Map this data item ID, then select the filter type exist. Okay, right, now click on save and send test request, and you can see the condition is true. Okay, so when this condition meets true, we just want to create a deal in pipeline. For that, just click here on this plus icon and another action step will open up. From here, search for Pipedrive again. This is Pipedrive, and select the action event now as create deal. This one, create a new deal. Okay, then click on connect, and from here I'm going to use the existing saved connection only. So just click on save and you will be connected again. Alright, and here it is asking for the title of the deal, the creation date, the status, the stage, and all these things. So I'm going to use the test data that we have received from Microsoft Excel. So just click here and it will show you the trigger step here. So from this trigger step, I'm going to map the title, which is here. This is the title of the deal. So the creation date is not a compulsory field, so I'm leaving this blank. Status, okay, so the status of the deal is open because we are just creating the deal. Okay, here it is asking for the stage. So we have 5 stages here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For the respective stages, I have entered the details as this pipeline stage is 4. So you can enter the stage as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you can map this number here in this stage field. So just toggle this map button to on. Okay, and then erase this field, and from the trigger step, map this row data which is showing 4. Okay, all right, and this is the owner of the deal, the organization. Okay, so I'm going to map the organization also. So toggle this map button to on. Okay, and erase this field. And here you can see we have searched for this organization from the third step. So from this third step where we have searched the organization, you will find the data item ID label here. Map this data item ID label in this organization field. Okay, similarly, I'm going to map the person ID from the find person step, which is the item ID. Okay, and probability you can leave it blank. Value of the deal you will find from the first step, the trigger step. This is the value of the deal. The currency of the deal is Indian rupee because I'm working in India. You can select your currency. Okay, so I do not want to apply any label here. You can select the visibility. I am selecting visibility as owners group. Okay. Now you can click on save and send test request, and you can see, you can check the connection with Pipedrive. So guys, this is my pipeline application, and here is the Pipedrive application, and this is the pipeline I have. Okay. So here let us check our connection with Pipedrive. I am clicking on save and send test request, and a deal will be created in Pipedrive. You can see this is the response we have received here. Let's check in Pipedrive if we got a new deal. So this is a test deal created here in the fourth stage. You can see 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the deal's title is Twin Towers, and the deal's amount is this. You can see all the things here. This is the deal amount, this is the person associated with the deal, and this is the organization. Okay, that's how you can create a deal, guys. Okay, right. And we are done for this condition. We have created one route. Similarly, we are going to create the second route. So click on set filter and action steps, and from here now it is asking for the filter again. So from the filter, select the same things. From the second step, select the data item ID. Now you have to select the filter type as does not exist. You can see does not exist option is here. Select does not exist because we are creating this route for the completely new person and the new organization. Okay, now add one more condition. Just click on this plus icon, and from this second end condition, from the third step, map the data item ID for the organization. Select the filter type as does not exist. Okay, and now click on save and send test request, and here you can see it is showing the condition is false because the condition is actually false. The data that we have received as the test data is actually already present in Pipedrive, but in real time, after setting up this automation, whenever this condition is going to met true, the workflow is going to continue. And after that, what we want, when this condition meets true that the person and the organization is not present in Pipedrive, we are going to create the person and the organization. For that, just click here on this plus icon, and from this action step, search for Pipedrive again, Pipedrive, and here in the action event, first of all, you have to create the organization. Click on create organization, then click on connect, and from here use your saved connection. Just click on save. All right, and here it is asking for the name of the organization. So you will get the name from the Excel sheet where you are adding the data. From Excel sheet, map the, I'm using the same data, guys. Here I'm using the labels, same labels that we have received here as the test data, so that in real time, whenever you are going to add the data in your Excel sheet, these labels are going to be updated here, and a new organization will be created. Actually, this is not the name of organization, sorry. From Excel sheet, this is the organization's name. Map it. Okay, so this is so this is why we map things here, because these labels that you map here are going to be updated in real time. Okay, and here it is asking for the address. We do not have the address, so I'm leaving this blank. You can select the label as the customer or the hot lead or warm lead or cold lead. I'm selecting this as a customer. Okay, and you can select the visibility. Okay, and now I am just going to click on save here. I am not going to click on save and send test request because this organization is already present here in Pipedrive. So just save this step, okay, so that it is going to work in real time. So after creating the organization, I am going to create the person, the new person. All right, so for that you have to search for Pipedrive again, Pipedrive. Select the action event as create a person, create person, then click on connect. And from here, keep your existing connection option selected, click on save. All right, and here you have to put the name of the person from the first step, from the trigger. Here you can just map the name. All right, this is the owner. Now you can select the organization. Okay, so if you want to select the organization, just what you can do, okay, So we are going to map the organization's name from the previous step where we have created the organization. But right now I do not created this organization. Okay, so what we can do here, let us just enter any new name of the organization just to set up this automation. Okay, so we are going to use the response here in the next step. That's why I'm doing this. So I'm just entering any new name of any new, let's say this is a demo organization. Okay, and I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here we got the data ID. Okay, and I'm going to map the data ID label here in the organization field. Just toggle this map button to on, erase this. Okay, it's not showing the previous step. We need to, because we need to refresh our connection, we have changed this step, so that's why it is not showing the previous steps response here. Just click on connected one more time, and from here click on save one more time, and your connection will be refreshed here. Alright, and now when you scroll down here alright, now in the organization field, just toggle this map button to on, erase this, and you can see now it's showing the previous step. So from the previous, just the last step, map the new data ID created label here like this. Okay, right, and for the email, use the first step, map the email label. For the phone number, let's see if you have the phone number details. We do not have, so let me leave this blank. This is not compulsory. Select the visibility. Okay, and we are done here. Now you can just save this step. Just click on save. Okay, and now do one thing more that is important, that you can see in the previous step we have manually filled the organization's name here. Okay, so when you manually fill the data, this data will be static. Okay, that means whenever this automation is going to run, the organization will be created with this name only, because we have manually added. So you do not have to do this. We just added this because we want this response here, because we want to map the data ID here. Okay, so that in real time, whenever you are going to add the data of a new organization, the data ID will be mapped here, and a new person will be created in the same organization. Okay, so we have used the label here. Now you can just go back to the previous step and erase this field and map the data again from the first step. So map the organization's name. Okay, and save this step also. Save it. All right, now click on OK. Alright, so we are done setting up this automation, guys. Now you can close this, and you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in this workflow. After that, guys, you just have to add the details of any new deal here inside any row of your Excel sheet, and your deals will be created here in your pipeline inside Pipedrive automatically, like this. Automatically. Okay, because our automation is going to run in the background. You just have to add the details here, and you will see new deals getting created here automatically. And if you want to use this workflow, guys, you can use the same workflow that I have created, because I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.